And here's the rest of the soup. So yesterday I made a spring bitter melon and red beets Chinese herbal soup that helps dispel damp heat from the body. It's humid in Toronto. It's been raining and I'm feeling a little heaty within my own body. You can watch the full video here. I explain the logic of the soup design and how I built the soup and all the ingredients that I've used. To give a recap, the star ingredient here really is the bitter melon. This melon is amazing for clearing heat. And to try to mask some of this bitterness in the soup, I've added corn, carrots, and red beets to elevate a little bit more sweetness in the soup. Melons do pair best with pork, so I've gone with a pork shoulder bone and a chicken thigh to create a little more savoriness in the soup to try to hide some of that bitterness as well. My herbal base is primarily beans, using mung beans and barley. And also to create a little umami flavor, I've added dried scallops and dried shiitake mushrooms. I let this boil on the stovetop for about 30 minutes until everything was nicely blended and boiling hot. Then I transferred this to my thermal pot where I let that sit for about 2 to 3 hours as I went out for my day. And when I came back, I had a delicious soup for lunch. You can see that a lot of the rich colors of the vegetables have already come out, primarily the red beets. And the soup was amazing. I couldn't really tell the bitterness of the soup of the bitter melon until the very end. The soup starts a little savory and a little sweet, normally because that's where our tongue receives first the tastes. And as the soup flows through your tongue, very end there's a slight tinge of a golden bitter taste. In Cantonese, it's called gum gum day, so like very golden, that bitter taste. Very slight, a hint of it, and only if you're really looking for it, you can taste it, but otherwise, the kids just drank it all. The point of taste testing was really to allow myself to see how much bitterness was coming out through the soup. One bitter melon was perfect. I thought about adding another one, but I saved that for later in case you do want to add more. This soup eats like a meal. You can take out all the ingredients and eat it as part of your meal in the soup or serve it with rice. The pork shoulder bones are amazing if you dip with soy sauce. And there you have it. This soup took about 30 minutes to prep, and then another 30 minutes on the stovetop, and then you can drop it in your thermal cooker. Perfect for busy days. A simple, easy to make, very effective Chinese herbal soup made for spring. Let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions for my next go live. Happy soup cooking, and I'll see you next time.